In 2010, as a head of the opposition, you opposed the 2009 agreement about the sea zones between Greece and Albania. Are you now really willing to sign an arbitration agreement and refer the matters to Hague International Court, or not?
Listen, this is a good example, again, to explain you how I see politics. When this agreement was made between my predecessor and was signed between my predecessor and I think it was the Kryeministri,
yes,
government, and Dora signed it with my beloved opponent. I had no clue, because this was nobody had a clue. You know, it came out this news, and well, everyone was okay. You know, just like there is an agreement between Greece and Albania. What's wrong? But then some people from civil society, and namely former high military guy, started to write things that were disturbing. And then, you know, when there is a reason to jump against the Albanians in Greece, you find a lot of people that would do it. And in Albania, the same. Against Greeks, you find a lot of people. So the thing got very, very, very poisoned and very inflated. And my people in the party were saying, this is a good occasion, we have to. I said, no, you know, because this is too easy. You know, if we start opening a political fight here, what are we going to say? What are you going to do? But in the same time, the arguments were very concerning. So I said, listen, the only thing we can do, send it to the Constitutional Court. And the Constitutional Court, by the way, at that time, had always results that were very balanced, or mostly majority on the other side. So I said, it's a balanced court. They are reasonable people, so they have to enter deep in this, because sea agreements are not easy, and there are not many people that know about sea agreements, because it's a niche in the world of judicial.
Yes, legal matters.
So we sent it to the Constitutional Court, and the Constitutional Court had a 9-0. It was very rare, 9-0 against it.
Against, yes.
So, and this remained an issue. And when I became Prime Minister, I started talking. And I remember I had my first discussion, because I was asked to what I thought about it from Samaras. And then when we had our discussions with Alexis, I said to him, why to not go to the International Court? And because this is something where, you know, our countries, and in this we are similar. You may be in the European Union, we are candidates. You are ahead of us because history was more generous with you than with us. So you had the EU before us a long time, but in this we are the same still. We produce more history than we can digest. And when it comes to this thing, of course, you will be immediately a potential traitor, being on the Greek side or being on the Albanian side, because both sides would be accused for treason, while cannot be a consensual treason on both sides. One has to be the traitor, one has to be the perpetrator, no? So I said, no. So Alexis was quite cold about it. We started to have negotiations after negotiations about it. We reached in a good place, I must say. But then the poetry of Syriza, the prose of Syriza ended, and so we restarted. And I'm very, 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 very satisfied that we reached this agreement, that we better leave it to the International Court. And
I mean, you have reached already an agreement with the Greek side?
No, we reached in principle the agreement. The agreement then go through. So in principle, we reached the agreement. Now we need to go through the procedure. The president has to give the new authorization for the negotiating group to start, and then we have to prepare this. There is a something called common whatever.
Yes, in a common arbitration agreement.
Yes, so this is something that has to come, and I hope.
Come.
I hope.
So you are optimistic that it's going to happen.
I hope that
some suspicious voices. No, you know the voices. You know the suspicious voices that say that Edi Rama prefers the strategic friendship of President Erdogan, and President Erdogan does not want an agreement between Greece and Albania, because such agreement will be used as a blueprint for a future agreement in the Aegean between Greece and Turkey. It is another conspiracy theory.
This is a big conspiracy theory. First of all, because when I went against the agreement to the court, I never met President Erdogan, and I had no relation with anyone in Turkey because we were in opposition. First, second, yes, we have a strategic agreement with President Erdogan, but I don't think that we have to choose between President Erdogan or Kyriakos Mitsotakis, between Greece and Turkey. We want both. We love both. The fact that we don't like much each other should not be a problem for us to like both of you. And I think, and so President Erdogan never, ever, I'm telling you this, then, you know, it's my word against the conspiracy theorists, even asked me, what is going on with that? Never, never. He doesn't need Albania to make his fight, I guess. So, and as we are speaking about President Erdogan, I'm telling you, my feeling is that President Erdogan is not an anti-Greek. President Erdogan is someone that you know very well, had the guts when he was not yet who he is today, but he was just the prime minister, to put on the table an agreement for Cyprus. You remember that? That was something very dangerous for his career back in Ankara, and he did it. And that time he was kind of, I'm not using the F word, but something around it. You will find in Greek something more soft than the F word by the European Union. And during the big crisis Greece went through, I didn't see him taking the opportunity to add to it some more, because if he would like to destroy Greece, or if he's in his mind to destroy Greece, he would have used that moment to make it more painful with refugees and stuff, and that he didn't do it. So I never saw him like a person that has any bad feelings about Greece and Greek people. Of course, he has his own opinion about this situation, this sea thing, and you know, I'm not entering there because it's not my business to enter there. But in my knowledge, the Turkish side is asking since a long time to go to the international court, right? So. This is the thing. We are satisfied that the Greek side accepted to go to the international court with us, and I hope they go in international court also with Turkey. And this thing is solved by a third party, which both sides agree. Otherwise, you know, we'll continue to be traitors of traitors of traitors. So, and this is not a good idea here.